Hi, I just want to let you all know that today we are very, very privileged to have a special speaker for your new advisors orientation today. I got to know him through my recent class, AMTC. He is a young leader. This person, very young, very energetic, and he wanted to do sales from the start. The moment he born, he wanted to do sales already. Upon completing his masters, he was on the lookout for an industry whom he can interact with people and yet be compensated for his successful efforts. Through a classmate's referral, Jonas was introduced to our career and was ready to give this industry his best shot. Not afraid to try anything, Jonas casts his prospecting network wide with participating in roadshows, cold calling activities, street canvassing, leads purchase on top of approaching his own market. Through his repeated efforts day in, day out and improved skills, Jonas achieved his first MDRT qualification in 2020 and consistently maintained his standard before he was appointed as an FSM in 2025. Jonas often encourages his team to embrace the power of belief to achieve their goal. In his sharing, Jonas will share on how the power of manifestation can turn intentions into tangible results. Can we all put our hands to welcome our speaker, Jonas Wang? You want me to help you with your slides, or you will scroll yourself? Okay, I'll just show you.
Hi guys, my name is Jonas and I'm from SP Grace. Joined this industry for about 8 years now. 2017 I put now, so I just crossed my 8 years. Okay, so thanks Winnie for inviting me to share with all the new advisors and some of our gels here. Okay, so this is my name is Jonas. Okay, so I did this tagline called 吃喝玩乐买保险. Okay, so in translation it's called eat, drink, play, fun, and buy insurance. So I believe that selling insurance or prospecting or appointments with our customers don't need to be so serious. It's all about having fun, eat with them, drink with them, having fun, and enjoy the whole process of planning for them. Okay. So I joined in 2017. 2017, this is my colleagues. I'm not as much as Winnie and all the doctors here. Okay. So first year I joined half year. So I think MDC Super. Last time got MDC Super. I think something similar to MDC here. And rising star. So since 2018 until now, I've been MDC Plat. Only 2022 I missed MDC Plat because I had a surgery. I had an ACL tear. So that was the year that I also missed my MDRT. Yeah. And I also just crossed my MDRT this year also. Okay. Okay, so throughout this journey in AIA, I believe in these 3 C's. Okay, so these 3 C's really fuel up my business now. Okay, so the first C I want to talk about today is competency, and then the second C is consistency, and then the third one is confidence. With these 3 C together, it builds a pillar to give the bigger C that we all want. It's called commissions. Okay. Okay, so I'll dive deeper into all these 3 C's, and then I'll share with you a bit on the manifesting that what Winnie has mentioned. So competency, there are 4 levels of competency: the unconscious incompetent, conscious incompetence, conscious competence, and unconscious competence. Okay, so I'll dive in a little bit deeper. So level 1, unconscious incompetence. So everyone here, new one, those people coming in this industry, you don't know what you don't know. Okay, so when you join this industry, it's fresh, you don't know what you don't know. So what this at this part, this is the toughest level, because you don't know what you don't understand what the skills that's available, you don't know how to apply the skills. It requires a lot of effort. Okay, so what you can do now is at your stage, you need to practice awareness. You need to ask a lot of questions during your training, during your those people who attend EPS, ask questions to your managers, ask questions to your mentors, ask questions to Winnie. Always be curious, then you will learn things that you don't know. Okay, so after learning things that you don't know, you become conscious incompetence. You know what you don't know, okay, but you don't know how to practice the skills in. So what you can do is just learn the skills out. So I meet a lot of colleagues. So I like to mingle out with a lot of those experienced colleagues. So you meet like-minded colleagues, you form study groups together. So how me and Winnie we attended the same leaders course. So Winnie is very nice to form a small study group between a few of us. This year our aim is to run COT. Yeah, so Winnie has I appreciate Winnie for forming this group. So I joined a lot of study groups. So I also attended a lot of trainings, be it EIH trainings or external trainings. Okay, and most importantly, you need to find a mentor to guide you. When I first hit my MDRT in 2020, I found a mentor to guide me. So that's why for the first 3-4 years, I quite blur. I don't know what to do. But this way, because I found a mentor, then I'm being able to do my MDRT. So finding mentor is also very important. So after doing this, then you can upgrade from conscious incompetence to conscious competence. You have learned what you don't know. So at this stage, you have learned the skills that you know, but you don't know how to apply confidently. Okay. So what you can do is you practice regularly, practice the skills regularly. By how? Set appointments, do your role plays, pack your calendars with a lot of appointments. So don't be afraid of failure. Don't be afraid of being rejected, because every rejection is the next success. Okay, so you're one step closer to success. Okay, and then lastly, once you practice your skills, you become unconscious competent. So at this level, you have mastered your skills. Then the cycle repeats again. You stay hungry, stay curious. When you find out what are the things that you don't know, then the cycle repeats. Okay, so this is competency. Everyone in this room should be competent with their work. Okay, and then the next C is called consistency. So what is consistency? Committing your goals with action. Okay, every year at the start of the year, you all do planning for the year. You set your goals, but without consistent work, your goals will not turn into reality. Okay, so being consistent requires a lot of discipline and accountability. Hence, I think really, I encourage everyone to form study groups. So I have a lot of study groups. You can see with different group of people. So I'm quite busy with all the study group. Okay, and this study group really, like other people, really help you to push you, take accountability. In fact, they track my results also. They track my production. So I don't know if you know AI always will send you Excel sheet. Let's say now this quarter we are running control. Then every now and then they will send you production of your control, production or your case count. And then my group, my study group will push me. Hey Jonas, you left this much. Hey Jonas, you left this much for the next year. So they will push you okay, and they will guide you every week. We meet. Say, hey, how can we push this a little bit more to the next year? Okay. Form study group, touch base with your client is very important. And I practice this called time boxing. So it's a matter of time management. Okay, number one, track your appointments. Every appointment I make, I list down. I don't know, we all do listing down of your I don't know if you all do listing down of your clients. Every appointment. So every appointment I meet, right, I have the name, when I meet her, or when I decided to call her, when I meet her, and then I write the content of the conversation. The content of the conversation can be work related or can be not work related. Example, work related means if the prospect say, oh, I want to buy education plan next year, child education plan next year. So you write down, at least you remember the next time you meet her or him, you know what to sell because she wants education plan. Not work related can be as simple as very small little things like, say for example, I have a pet dog, only eat this brand of canned food. Then after that, next year later you buy this canned food for your prospect. The prospect will be shocked, I tell you, because you understand, remember the things that you say. Okay, so you can write down every little things. So I have an Excel sheet that I write down every little things. I also write down the things that I've closed to keep track my production. Okay. I also keep track claims. This is unusual, a little bit unusual. I keep track claims a lot because claims is one way to touch base with my clients. Okay, so every time if there's a proof case, I will send my client, hey, Mr. So and so, your claims are already approved already, or your claims is being rejected for a reason. So this is one way to keep contact with your clients. Last time before COVID, when we submit claims, we have to do physical one. We need to meet clients, sign the physical form, and submit. Now no need after COVID no need. So there's no way to touch base with clients. So I want to track my clients' claims so that I can connect touch base with my clients. Okay. Time boxing. This is one way to do my time boxing. So every color represents different stuff. For example, green color represent the appointments that I go. Yellow color represent work-related admin stuff. Orange color means fitness. I do gym and football every week. And then blue color is my time for myself. Okay, so when you do time boxing, especially those undergrads, you have to study, you have to juggle between work and school. I think it's quite tough. Okay, then I feel time boxing is very important when you want to study, when you want to do work. Okay, prioritize your. The thing that you should prioritize should be your family members, your personal time, your school, and work. Work last, I think, for your case. Okay, so but anyway, do time boxing so that you can effectively manage your time. Okay, the red color means spend time with my wife. Okay, lastly, confidence. Okay, confidence. A lot of people feel that confidence, I must have result, then I'm confident. I personally feel that confidence comes within. So it's a lot of self-affirmation. And so I'm going to share a little tips on how to do self-affirmation with manifestation. Okay? Number one, when you visualize your goal, let's say for example, who want to do MDRT this year? Anybody want to do MDRT this year? No one. Undergrads, who want to do MDRT this year? No one. Okay, who want to do at least MDC, okay, Rising Star. Rising Star is how much? 23,000. 24,000. Who want to do Rising Star? Undergrads. Okay, Rising Star. Okay, Rising Star. Okay, let's say for example, you want to do Rising Star. So you visualize your goal and say, okay, Rising Star, right? So you know the figures of $24,000. Okay, so you say loud and clear. Preferably stay in front of the mirror, okay? And you say instead of I want to hit Rising Star, you change it to I am a Rising Star. So you affirm yourself that you're actually a Rising Star member. Instead of I want to hit Rising Star, I'm a Rising Star. This can be is applicable to your work or your school. For example, you want to hit a GPA of 4.5, assuming that. And you say, instead of I want to hit GPA 4.5, I am a GPA 4.5 student, something like that. Okay? And lastly, once you say saying not very effective, write it in lines. And I'm going to show you how I write my goals in lines. So this one I do every day, almost every day. Okay. Number one, okay, so this is a default line that I write. Okay. I am happy, wealthy, healthy, attractive. Okay, this is a default line I write. How I write with 20 lines in total every day. 20 lines in total with my left hand. Okay, with my non-master hand first, and then 10 lines with my non-master hand and 10 lines with my master hand. So why do I do this? Because when I write this with my left hand, okay, my master hand is right hand. So left brain control my right hand, right? Then left brain control my right brain control my left hand. So if I write with both hands, this information gets into my brain. Okay, so why I write this? Because this is a default line I write, and I want everybody to write this also. I'm happy, wealthy, healthy, attractive. These are the four things that I think everyone wants. Everyone wants to be happy, everyone wants to be wealthy, everyone wants to be healthy, and everyone to be attractive. When I say attractive, doesn't mean that you want to attract. Okay, for those who are single, you want to attract your partners, no problem. But for me, I want to attract clients, I want to attract positive vibes, I want to attract happiness. Okay, so this is why I write this for. Let's do this favor. Let's do this activity. All of us, everybody have one paper, right? Okay, we give each other 10 minutes. I want you all to write this line. I am happy, wealthy, healthy, and attractive. Right now, we do 20 lines. Okay, come. Let's take your paper out. Okay, so the first 10 lines you write with your non-master hand. Okay, when you write all with capital letter. So studies has shown that when you write with capital letters, it's more effective. It's more urgent. Okay. So when you write out, you say it out also. So you don't just you write. So I am happy, wealthy, healthy, and attractive. Okay. So this activity, if you do it every day, it takes about 10 to 15 minutes of your time. So not long. So this is what I do every day. So this is the default line that I do every single day. Every night before I sleep. And I encourage you to do before you sleep, because before you sleep, your brain wave become an alpha brain wave mode. Then it's more effective to absorb. Okay, start off with your left hand first. Start off with your non-master hand first. Okay, when you write, you say it out. I am happy, wealthy, healthy, and attractive. Okay. So write this first. So I'll show you, after writing for 1 month, proven one, you will really feel happier, you will feel a little bit richer, you will feel a little bit healthy, and you start to attract things. I assure you, I promise you, you will have positive stuff. Maybe because I wrote this, I attracted Winnie too. That's why how I met Winnie. Okay, let's do this for 10 minutes. Or if not, we don't do 20 lines, we do 5 lines each. 5 lines with your non-master hand, 5 lines with your master hand. Cannot so no, but because I worked it for 3-4 years already. Don't be too quiet. When you write, you say it out. So I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and attractive.
Right, slower lah.
What's wrong? 5 lines each hand. 5 lines, 5 lines. The normal one. Okay. Now my
You say it out also. Say it out also. Say it out also. Say it out also. Say it out also.
Why you laugh like that? So he is very, very happy. That's why he become very big. Right? This one Sanskrit. Alright. You see the it's like that.
Okay, so you can try to write these lines the moment you wake up or just before you sleep. All you need is just 10 to 15 minutes of your time. The more you practice, the time will get lesser and lesser. So I can write this with 8 to 9 minutes. Okay? So with that, let's make things happen. I also live by this code, let's make things happen. Okay? Whoever want to hit Rising Star, do your Rising Star. Whoever want to hit MDRT, COT, DOT, recruitment for us, let's do it. Okay? Students, graduates, undergrad, focus on the study also, but also since you are in this line, focus on this line also. Okay? So I wish you all the best. Okay? Thank you so much.